before you cut me off, what I was saying was, in a democratic process, nothing is 100% with death and taxes. Yes, you have the few outliers who are good dads. I'm not saying that. But when you look at talking about majority of people who are affected, I'm saying the best thing to do is to make sure that, we vet our men to make sure that they come from a home where they know about family, that dad is in the picture, and that the family itself wouldn't even allow or condemn for a man to walk out of a child's life. You're right. There are good men who have not had a father around who are good fathers. I'm not saying it at all. I'm not saying 100%. But I'm saying the majority have to vet your man to see what their upbringing is like, their relationship with family, what family means to them. Because when a man comes from family, like real family, it's hard for them to walk away from their child because that's their family. They can't go to family reunions and say, I got a baby mother. I'm not in my child's life. So I'm just saying that, again, just vet your men a little more and look at that background and see what that background is like before you make that decision to procreate.
All righty. So Valencia, I'm going to end up. Thank you so much, Mr. Hill. I appreciate that. Valencia, are you back?
You're still breaking up. I really can't hear you. I don't know if Mike, I can't.
Saeed, you got to stop talking. All right. So now. All right. If you got Mr. Hill, if you can mute your phone.
It's not everybody, but you got a lot of women out hurting that had, children with mentors that's not around.
Yeah.
I know that when you come from a family where your family, you can't walk away from your child without your family getting on you.
Right. That's true.
It's not going to happen. I've been on that path before.
Okay,
it's
so.
Not going to happen.
LaShawn, are you still there?
I've been down there. Been there and did it.
LaShawn, are you there?
You can relate to what I'm saying, not bashing anybody who hasn't, but it's reality.
I was that way. So when I was growing up, I didn't know who my dad was until I found out at the age of 25.
Right.
And my grandparents, I was born in the South. My grandparents raised me all the way to 18 years old. Then when I, going through high school, my friends asked me, "Who's your father?" I was telling my grandfather, this is my father. No, that's your granddad. Who's your father? I didn't know. So
okay. Who? Caller?
My dad did.
Wow.
Caller?
And then my friends, they called me and said, Mike, you say your dad did this, but then you say your dad did this. So you don't know who your dad is.
Wow.
And,
LaShawn, are you on the line? LaShawn, are you on the line? Okay, you guys, I need the men to put the phone on mute because I just want to hear LaShawna. Okay.
I can't hear anything she's saying.
I don't think she can hear us because she's still talking.
All right, so I think that was a bad connection. So I want to thank all of my guests for coming on Life Enhancement Radio. If this is your first time listening to Life Enhancement Radio, thank you for tuning in to Life Enhancement Radio. We are here every Monday at 9 p.m. Sounds like we had a bad connection. We had callers call in. They all had insightful things to say. I'll try to have them back when they have a better connection because they were having difficulties hearing. But thank you so much for tuning in. If you are interested in having your very own radio show at lifeenhancementradio.com, check us out at lifeenhancementradio.com, Life Enhancement Radio Station. Email us at lifeenhancementradiostation.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys have an amazing day. And don't forget to hug someone today. It is Mother's Day coming up this weekend. So I want to give a shout out to all my mothers and say happy Mother's Day. You guys deserve it. You ladies deserve it. And staying on topic, I want to say mothers are amazing, but children need their dads too. So if you are out there and you haven't talked to your children or you want to pick up the phone or you've been thinking about picking up the phone or texting or emailing or Facebooking, reach out to your children today because they need you. Thank you for listening. God bless.
Bottles up every tear, understands every fear. So we must put our trust in God. He knows the reasons why, nights we must sit and cry. So we must put our trust in God. Even though sometimes the load may make you feel your life is almost gone, just look up. Tomorrow's sun will let you know your life's not done. Just look around, love's pouring down. Trust in God, He understands everything. Healing is in His wings. So we must put our trust in God. He shows how much He cares by sharing the load we bear. So we must put our trust in God. Even when we don't understand, and it seems our world just falls apart, just look up. Tomorrow's sun will let you know your life's not done. Just look around, love's pouring down. Trust in God. Trust in God. Yeah. Just look up. Just look up. Tomorrow's sun, it will let you know your life's not done. No, no, no. Just take a look around. Love's pouring down. Trust in God. Trust in God. Oh, look up. Just look up. Tomorrow's sun will let you know that your life is not done. Hey. Just look around. Pouring down. You ought to trust in God. Oh, we've got to learn.